Hello, it's Caroline and Miss Layla here. We're treating ourselves. Just because we're showing up and we are going to go meet a owner and their dog and work on just coexisting together. And yeah, I think we're gonna do really good. Work through it together. Any progress is progress, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. And I hope the other owner feels super accomplished as well. So I'm feeling pretty good too, because we saw a skateboarder earlier and Layla had zero reaction, which is like the first time in literally ever that she hasn't had a reaction to a skateboarder. She's like really digging in. But yeah, we'll post updates and we'll see where it goes. So, yay! It's like a reward. Okay, so we just got to the park that we're gonna work at. I think she's been working with her dog for like 30-ish minutes maybe, just doing some training and engagement. I'm going to do the same here with Layla for a little bit. She's definitely a little whiny, but they're working on his dog reactivity, and we're working on confidence in new places. Layla doesn't have a lot of dog reactivity, but if she is overstimulated, then a dog barking at her can sometimes put her over a threshold. So this is really good practice for us as well, especially because this is a new place that we've never been before. So we're gonna take it at the dog's pace, start really far apart, and our goal is to have them coexist around each other and not necessarily play or anything like that. Just working on engagement with the handler and the dogs coexisting around one another. So, ready, sis? We'll see. We're gonna get her calmed down first. So we moved away from the playground. Layla's just sniffing her little heart out. She went ahead and used the bathroom. And I'm gonna find a spot over here, just the two of us, and I'm going to play some fun games with her to get her engaged with me. She's doing really well. So I'm happy that she isn't immediately freaked out because we're in a new area. And there is the dog like over there, from the baseball field. So no reaction yet, which is awesome. So the owner is half a football field away from me, I guess. I'm bad at measurements. But he's doing good. Looking back, but you know, that's really good, I think, for a dog that is a little dog reactive. Layla's definitely a little like she's doing fine, but there were some baseballers and she definitely got a little freaked out over there. I wasn't taking food at first, so we'll just hang tight. We'll work on it, do our thing. They're doing great up there. Layla is in her heel. She's not super engaged with me, but she's not like pulling either, so that's awesome. Letting Layla do a quick sniff. Oh, she had to go potty. They're just a little bit ahead of us around this bend, but side note, I love arboretums. They're awesome and so pretty. So Layla wasn't taking her food, which is honestly not surprising because she's still acting good, but I can tell she's a little overwhelmed because we're in a new area. Break. Layla, break. So I had to bring out peanut butter. Always got to be prepared. But no tail tucking, no jumping on me, no whining. Just some panting. That is definitely a sign of her being anxious. Layla, up. Good job, sis. We are starting to get closer to our doggy friend, Oogie. I think that's how you say his name, but I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. And his owner, Maria. and he's doing really, really well, I think. Distractions are coming at us from left and right. This is definitely a distraction for Layla and that for Oogie. Good girl. Overall, we had a super great experience with Oogie and his mom. Oh my gosh, we had a great time. She was definitely whining a lot towards the end. It wasn't out of just like kind of how she's whining right now. It definitely wasn't out of fear. I think it was out of she needed like a release, because as soon as I said ready and we started playing, she went crazy. So definitely think it was okay, come on, fight. Yeah, she definitely needed an energy release. She was too pent up with that with Oogie around. Woohoo! He did awesome though, didn't he? Did he do awesome? Layla, drop. High five. Some key things that I learned from this is that I need to play with Layla prior to a dog meetup, where we're gonna do like a structured walk, because towards the end, when we started getting closer, she started whining and pulling a little bit more. Definitely was not out of fear. I think it was more of like pent up energy coming out, and that she needed some kind of energy release. And I think if I would have had a good play session with her before, it would have helped that a lot. So we didn't do any kind of play session prior once we got here. So we just did some sniffing and some pottying. So I definitely think that would have helped. We did end up getting like basically right on top of each other, and he did amazing. So I thought he did absolutely amazing, and Layla did good too. So more exposure, could always use that. So that was really good for her. But yeah, like I said, if I learned anything from this, it's that we needed to do a play session prior to get out some of that pent up energy. Because as soon as I said ready, she was all in. She was jam-packed, like coming at me like play. So I hope this helps some people. You saw how far away we were at first. I tried to take some videos of how we progressively got closer, and we walked for probably an hour and a half. So if that gives you any kind of clue at where we started and where we ended. So yeah, we did really, both teams did awesome. I'm so proud.